Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am here to explain to you the trouble I went through to try to get that try-on video for you guys. The video where I was going to be trying on clothes that was tight from like a first try-on, and then I was trying them on again, and we were going to see how loose they were on me now, because that was 4 months ago, the first try-on, and 30 pounds ago. And I made a mistake. I made the big mistake of not just trying on those shirts before I went through all the work of finding the old clips and splitting the video into the separate clips and all that stuff. I put, like 2 days of work into doing all that. I mean, not all day, but I spent 2 different days working on all that for quite a bit of time each day. And then and I gathered all the shirts and I planned how I was going to do it. I even recorded the whole intro, explained, like where I got the clothes and what I was doing and why, and, the dates of things. And then I showed the clip of the shirt that I was going to try on. I showed the one from 4 months ago, and I even studied it. I was like, okay, that was this that was wrong with this one and this one, and then I put the shirt on to record the after, and that shirt was fucking skin tight. I was like, what? I even checked to make sure I had the correct shirt. I had them all in order. And I thought, okay, it's because it's the arms that are tight and the bust that is tight. I could tell it was a little bit more loose in the midriff. So I said, all right, I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to explain that this one is still tight. So I did, and I explained it's the tight arms and the bust. And I also explained that I seem to be losing, more like in the midriff, definitely my ass and legs, because I keep taking my jeans in. The only pair of jeans I've ever worn since either November or December. I have a video of when I bought those and showed them to you. It had gone out a couple times, but I really started going out this year only in February. But since then, I have been, losing. I had made it to 100 pounds off, and then, 30 pounds more. So the video, the try-on video that I was trying to show you guys was 30 pounds ago. So I thought, the arms, I can tell my arms are not losing as much as like other parts of my body. And I can tell that my midriff is losing. I mean, I actually have like a curve for a waist. When I was young, I always had a small waistline and big boobs. And so I just think that I'm naturally going to come back with that kind of a shape. But, the stomach is always going to be bigger because now I'm going to have all kinds of loose skin, and my legs have always been on the bigger side. And, so I thought it's got to be just because this shirt was really tight in the arms and bust, and I'm not losing that much there. So I decided I would do another shirt. So I went through the whole thing. I got the next clip ready, and I did the little intro for that next clip, and then I put the next shirt on, and it was all so tight. And I thought, what the fuck is going on? And again, it was kind of snug in the arms, and that's when I started thinking, I should have tried these things on before, because I didn't want to include a whole bunch of things that I would want to show you again later when they actually fit. These 2 shirts so far were too tight in the arms for me to even want to wear. So I don't care about those yet. They have to go back in the closet and just wait until I lose more weight. And I hope that when I'm done losing weight in the places that I would rather not lose so much weight, I would much rather have my weight start coming off in my arms and my lower belly and my legs, that kind of thing. But, I'm going to end up with a waist this fucking big and still not be able to wear those shirts because the arms will be too tight. I don't know. I got discouraged, but I kept going. And I think I tried on and recorded 4 shirts. The other 2, those 2, and then 2 more. And the other 2 were also tight again in the arms and bust. One was tight all over, like I hadn't lost a fucking pound. And all I can think is that these shirts were insanely tight when I tried them on. But the one with the very first one was not insanely tight in the midriff. So I know for a fact that one, it was the arms and bust that were causing me trouble. I ended up thinking I have to just trash all this work I put into this. That was that on, oh my goodness, I can't remember what day, but whatever day that was, it was all day. I worked on that all day. I was sad, plus a couple of other days preparing. But I learned some things. I've learned how to make it easier moving forward. And now what I have decided is I'm not using any of the footage that I have. I don't want you to see me have to try on the same shirt 5 times. Now, I'm not discouraged about the fact that those shirts didn't fit. I just was like really bummed out that I didn't just try them on first. I was going for like a reaction for when I was putting them on, that they'd be loose and I'd be like, oh my God, look how loose this is. But that wasn't the case at all. And let's talk about my boobs for a minute. I have not been losing there with all the weight that I've lost. I'm in the same bra that I've been in for a long time, from before I even moved here. So I don't know if I've been wearing the same bra at my highest. My boobs haven't changed at all. Now obviously the band has gotten smaller. I've taken the band in a couple times to the back. This is a front closure. Closes all the way up. And I know you guys have told me, get a different bra, you want those boobs up a little bit. I mean, I'm okay with these bras right now until I lose a little bit more. As long as I can keep taking in the band, the cup sizes have not changed. And I don't think that will. I don't think that will change because, like I said, I always had big boobs. But now that I, am saying it, yes, the band size is shrinking. That will continue to shrink. So I'm hoping that the bust on the shirts that are tight at the bust, I'm hoping that there will be more room if the band size is shrinking. That means I'm getting a little bit smaller. But anyway, some of those shirts where the bust is really tight, for me, uncomfortably tight, I might not ever be able to wear those. And I'm not trying to enlarge things or whatever. I'm good with all that. The arms, too, I have a lot of skin now. That's just not going to magically go away. So I might have issue, with shirts that have very tight arms. I just didn't think ahead. And like I said, some of those shirts might have been very, very tight, and I was just really ambitious and just wanted them. And they may fit in another 20 pounds. All right, now this is what I have decided I'm going to do. I still want to do a before and after, a tight versus now, but I'm going to go ahead and try on the shirts. Because first I still have to go through my videos. Now this first video, I had 2 videos with like 22 shirts pulled, or 23, something like that. I don't know if I included those Mary Tyler Moore, 70s shirts in that count or not, but there was a lot of shirts. I know out of some of those shirts, some of them will have been tight and should fit me now. Because maybe they weren't as tight in the arms or whatever, or in the bust. Maybe they were tight somewhere else. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to accomplish this. I'm going to go through and try on the shirts first, match them up with whatever clip they belong to, and I'm still going to try to do this, but now it's going to take me a little time again because I need to plan this all out. So I just wanted to let you guys know, because I told you you'd be having that video this week, and today's Friday, and the video's not available. I wanted to let you guys know yesterday, but I was just too tired yesterday to record anything. I'm going to still try to have it done, even if it's just a few shirts. How about that I say that? If I can find like three shirts at least that were tight and are not, and I'll still try on the 2 1970s Mary Tyler Moore shirts, because I never tried those on for you guys because I could not put those over my body. I know I put one on, I know they're skin tight, but we can at least do that as a first try on. And yeah, we'll just see. We'll just see what I can come up with, because I really would like to do a before and after. I just hope I can find an after that looks better than the before. And I do know that I have lost weight in my upper body. This is proof. I have been taking in a lot of my shirts. But again, I only take them in the waist area. The bust, I don't take any of that in. And the arms haven't changed on those either. Whatever way the arms has been fitting, I don't find any looseness there. So I'm having an issue with my bust and arms not shrinking. I don't care if my boobs don't shrink. Just because if my waist ever gets small like it used to be, I'll have a fucking killer shape. I don't think my waist will ever get as small. I wish I would have kept some of the clothes that I wore all the way up to 30. I'm not kidding. It's like the skirt waists were like that. It was incredibly small, my waist, compared to the rest of my body. And that's why I could get away with looking like I weighed less than I really weighed. People used to think I weighed 115. You must weigh only this. No, I weigh like 138, 145, because my waist cut in and I carried my weight, boobs and bottom. And you can get away with looking like you're smaller than you are, I think, if you have a small waist. And like I said, my stomach was not like it is now, because it didn't have all the excess skin that my stomach has now. So am I painting a lovely picture to you guys? If I do have skin removal surgery, I will take you guys through that with me, so you would be seeing my stomach at some point. I know you've seen pictures like that the doctors take before and afters, and I would be willing to share that only after the after. Okay, so expect something. I have a lot more things to fill you in on, but I don't have time right now. I got to take Skylar. I got to edit and upload this, and then I've got to take Skylar to a friend, which is a 30-minute ride, so an hour round trip, and I'm going out tonight, so I got to get my shit together and get all this done. So due to me not shrinking properly, we're not having that video. I was going to show you a couple of those clips, but no, I can't take the time and the effort to do all that, and I just don't want to show you a bunch of shirts that I am saying again are still too tight, and then have to do that again. So we're going to wait. That we have to, and I just won't be able to have a reaction on camera. I have to make sure that I lost weight, and I know a few of those shirts there. I have to I have to make sure that the shirt is loose, is what I wanted to say. And I'm sure some of them will be. I'm sure some were maybe just a little bit snug, and I just didn't want to wear them because they were a little bit snug, and those should be good, I would think, after losing an additional 30 pounds since I tried them on the first time. Oh, maybe that video, if it's a short one, maybe I can show you at least like legs up, you know, like above knee up of my jeans. So you can see that the ones that I told you like were that far apart that I would not be able to zip. The button was like this far apart. You'll be able to see that I can zip those up. That'll be cool. I couldn't show you the before because I wasn't showing you this part of my stomach, this much of it, or my underwear. All right, you guys, sorry, but we're learning how to do this, and we will get it done. I will have something for you coming up, but I will keep you up to date on other things in my life, and while I'm working on that video. Thank you so much for watching and for understanding. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.